The way that it's supposed to be. They just process orders and they're closing 50 to 80% of the people they talk to.
I have a client that's in the process of putting a website together to rate insurance agents, where an agent will belong to this website and allow his clients to come in and rate him throughout, and he wants to do it throughout the entire United States. So if you were moving to a certain area, didn't have an agent, you could click on this website, go to Arizona and find agents in there and find out how they're rated. Would marrying something like this, where you generate the leads for them and then show them, give them access to the call center that you have available for them, you think that would be a good marriage for them?
How many agents?
I don't know. He's in the process of putting the site together now. I don't know what his numbers are going to be.
If they have, I mean, if they can, yeah, possibly. I mean, they have a fair amount of agents and, you know.
I don't know how the insurance agency, how they work. Do they buy leads and?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I'm writing articles nowadays on talking about the dismantling of lead companies because it's just like the record industry. You know, artists became empowered by the internet. Distribution, you know, there was the big six music distribution companies that were in charge of whether your music got out or not. And now the internet is all about empowerment for the entrepreneur and free advertising and, you know, the ability to leverage little to no budget and just having a message and getting out to the web and being able to generate your own customers, your own buyers, your own free leads. It's like that, what, you know, the lead companies are on the decline. Even, you know, there's going to be a shakeout in lead companies, I believe. You know, but I'm still going to own a lead company because I think I could withstand the shakeout.
But you're going to be able to go out and get insurance leads. Isn't that one of the things you said? So, I mean, is there a way he could monetize this where he could say, and as being a part of this membership on this website, you would also have access to leads, and, you know, as a platinum member, you can have access to this calling feature that we have?
Yeah. I mean, I think the call, yeah. I mean, if you call it, whether, you know, there's a lot of different ways to generate insurance leads.
You brand it to his website so that it would look like him and it's all his product.
Okay. Sure. So next time, I want to have this campaign that I can show you guys, and with stats that are going to be, I think, $10 every time I give that away. Profit net. So.
Joel and I would love to participate and send some traffic to that when you're ready.
This is the problem. It's domestic.
It's okay. We still will send some traffic to you.
That's not our only business.
The product is selling in European markets, and I can't sell. I can't. My deal is only for the U.S.
Junk traffic's not our only thing.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Guys.
Majority, but not all.
They're actually, yeah, they're selling like 80,000 units in Europe right now, and we're actually manufacturing those units. So it gives us a unique advantage.
What is the widget? Does everybody need one?
Yeah.
In his opinion, yes.
$10 for right now.
Sure.
I was going to ask you too, you're talking through email about reverse engineering traffic. How you go back to the source. Do you have time to mention that at all, or?
If I show you guys something here.
You'd have to shoot it.
Well, no, this isn't even against my non-disclosure. It's just, it's going to end up on every blog site, and I haven't even released the product yet. So it's not, it's just, I'm going to, what most people, maybe you can convince me tonight that I'll share it if.
I'll buy the first beer.
The thing is, it's like finding the traffic is the key, right? If you can identify where your competitors, and you know, there's software like eValiant, and I know Carlos and Lupe have like talked about that. eValiant's about 25 grand. You pay $2 grand a month, and they identify, they track 2,200 sites. But they're all the 2,200 sites with the most traffic, so they're important sites, right? What I mean they track is you can find out who's buying anything from those 2,200 sites. All of your competitors, no matter what it is. If they're on those 2,200 sites, you're going to find out everything. Who's buying what, how, you know, like how they're buying it, their ad campaigns with that software.
Do they give you the names and emails, or what do they give you?
They give you the stats, eValiant, and it's a common tool for large-scale media buys. But for the small entrepreneur, there's tools out there that you can just identify, like, where traffic's coming from, you know, and far better than like Alexa or Compete or any, you know, other sites. So,
I had a question for you on that. Yeah, that is if you host the landing page, correct? I mean, if somebody else is giving you the lead, it's difficult to go ahead and track where that lead's coming from.
no, eValiant has technology that will track your buying of media on 2,200 sites.
And all your competitors, you can give them like.
If your
websites?
competitors, it's pretty high. It's like big brands. You know, I don't know how many work from home offers are in there or real estate offers, but it's, you know, the biggest brands on down. That's how they find out where traffic's coming from. And I don't know how to spell the name.
Sounds like more on eCPM, on CPM model, correct?
CPM.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's tough to do the other way.
It's all right. You know what I mean? CPM, cost per thousand on banners. I'm not connected. I can give you guys that link tomorrow. eValiant. E-V-A.
They're unconnected by now.
Yeah. You want to look it up?
Yep. eValiant?
eValiant. Let's see if it comes up in my favorites.
Got a connection on this one right here, don't we? That's on the projector.
Oh, I'm looking for like when it comes up in my like my saved. It's eValiant .net. eValiant
So
.net.
no E in there, I
Say that
in.
again, please.
eValiant net. eValiant. So yeah, I'm like you know, really into the idea of affiliate marketing and JVs, but you know, the idea of always doing that, of existing entirely by JVs and affiliate marketing. First off, I didn't build my company entirely that way. Part of it I did, and I really appreciate that part of it. And so the other part is I didn't have a list. I identified leaders, and then the product I produced was not reliant on a list that I owned or that I had to JV with. I just bought my right to go out on it, and I had to perform on it. They call it your, you know, eCPM, or your effective CPM. What somebody makes per 1,000 impressions. That's what it means, and that's what it really boils down to. If you go to Pubmatic, this is a good one, pubmatic.com. It'll tell you how much websites make for their advertising. And small sites on a CPM basis, on a eCPM basis. So Pubmatic will tell you, it's a pretty much definitive index of what advertising all over the web is going for. It's kind of a good guide.
You're like a walking Rolodex.
Did I?
Websites.
What was that last one?
Pubmatic.com.
I want to get
How
drunk.
can they validate what is actually being spent on the back end of someone's website?
You know, why does SpyFu get Google stats on what you spend every day? I don't know, man, but they do. And sometimes it's not totally accurate, but sometimes it's in the ballpark. You know, and how do they give you their Google? Like if you go to Compete, you know, you can find who, like you type in blinds.com, any site, you can buy all the keywords that are sending traffic to that.